Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am scrapbooking this photo of a welcome basket that I got when I was promoted, and I'm going to be using some 4x6 cards, and really this is my plan, is to just use these and maybe a little bit of extra embellishment at the end. Of course, I have this sheet of vanilla ice cream cardstock. Honestly, guys, it's American Crafts, but it reminds me of vanilla ice cream, so that's what I call it. No idea what it's really called. So I have this photo, these 4x6 cards. Let's see what I can do. All right, you guys, I am happy to report, I believe I used a total of 15 cards on this layout. 15. And what's really awesome about that is that I'm actually using a stack of cards that I'm taking to a retreat for a give and take table. So, kind of crazy. I wish I would have used the cards that I was keeping and I have in my stash, because then I could have put a bigger dent into it. But you know, hindsight is 2020. So I have this photo. This is of the basket that was waiting for me on my first official day as an ETL. And I know that you guys have seen me, heard me, all this kind of stuff. I've done multiple layouts about my promotion. But honestly, you guys, it was such a freaking long time in coming. And then COVID pushed it back. Like, everything was against me for this to actually happen. We were over head count, we were this, we were that, COVID was there, and, you know, there was just so much. So, you know, it seemed like such a long process for me. So, you know, I've been in my role for over 9 months now, and I'm still celebrating it. You know what I'm saying? So I screwed this card up. I was actually going to use this card, but I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing, and I ended up chopping off too much of the word "this moment recorded." Like, I didn't realize that I should have just did this, put that on the paperclip paper, and trimmed it down. But I was like, no, this needs to be 4 inches by 4 inches. And, you know, I don't know why I had that in my head, but it was there. And then I do this, I screw it up, and then it looks like this moment recordy. So that one went in the bin. So I guess really I used 16 cards during this little go-round of scrapbooking, but one just went straight into the bin. So I do decide to overlap this striped paper right here. And now I've got like this weird cluster in the center of my page. And I am just going to add parts and bits and whole parts of these whole parts. Come on, Sandy, get it together. Parts and whole cards for this layout. And basically, this is it, you guys. There is not a whole heck of a lot of embellishing besides some letter stickers on this layout. And I did flip through my enamel dots. I flipped through some other little things, but you know what? Sometimes I'm okay with just a paper layout. And, you know, it kind of makes me happy. So we're just going to go with that. So I'm just building up my layers. I'm trying to figure out what pieces go together. And I'm using a bunch of different colors. And I think that this is totally okay. One, it's my layout and I can do whatever I want. Two, there are a bunch of different colors in the photograph. And if you are the type of scrapbooker that pulls colors from your photographs, then you have a whole plethora of things to choose from. Me, like I said, I kind of just do what I want. You know, I am a very emotional scrapbooker, and sometimes that is hard to explain the reasons why you do things. But when I stopped trying to follow all the rules and I stopped trying to do all the little design things, and I just started playing with my paper and using the stuff I liked and stopped buying what was expected and buy the stuff I like, then, you know, my scrapbooking got really prolific. Really prolific. Because I was having fun and I was just doing what I wanted. And really, that's my mantra. I do what I want. I even have a scrapbook page where it says I do what I want. I can't remember the journaling. I can't remember what I said on that page, but I remember the layout and I remember the title, I do what I want. So there is that. Now I decided to fussy cut this camera out, and it's kind of a huge camera, but that's okay. Basically I fussy cut it out because it is a red camera, and you know, I work at Target and that's big red, right? Target is lots of red. So there it is. Now, when I had used this pink paper underneath of the Woot Woot, yeah, and that is Woot Woot, not Woot Woot or Woot Woot. How do you guys say it? I know it comes out a little bit funky, but it's Woot Woot. I actually worked with someone who used to say what, and I struggled. I was like, sorry, what? Yeah, and they were like, yeah, what? I'm like, what? And they were like, yeah, what? I'm like, no, it's woot woot. So anyway, I just decided to bring in a little bit more blue over on this side of the page because it felt a little top heavy with the blue. So I felt like I needed to bring it down to the bottom a little bit. Now I am going to go to my stash and pick out some letter stickers. And of course, you know, ETL has 3 very prominent and much used letters. So I had to figure out one that actually had all 3 letters left. I end up going with this tall, skinny alphabet, and it's kind of a green color. And then, of course, it doesn't stick because thickers. So I am going to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. It is a clear drying glue. It also dries matte. So if you get little bits and pieces of it throughout, then like leaking and throughout your letters and things, it's going to dry matte. You're not even going to notice. So I decided to do my journaling right here on the inside of the camera, and I just talk about how on my first official day, I had this little welcome basket waiting for me. And it was all kinds of good stuff in there. A cup, a gift card, office supplies, candy, snacks, like it's just like a little teeny mini survival kit. So here is where I am off to the side looking for enamel dots, looking for embellishments, trying to figure out if I want to do anything on this layout or not. And then I decide, nope, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to glue these letters down because they will fall off because thickers. I feel like that can be a reason. Whenever you glue anything down that already has adhesive and people ask the reason, I feel like thickers is an appropriate response to that question. Like, it doesn't matter what you're gluing down, but that's the appropriate response. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a little while since I've done a pocket card layout. Figured it was time to use some up. I'm still regretting my choice of not using the ones that are still in my stash. But there we are. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again real soon for another video.